How's it going everyone? Welcome to DoublePebble. Today we are going to be reviewing CC Mario Balotelli. Have been asking me to review Balotelli, saying that he is the hidden gem for the CC season. So I have decided to review him and we will see whether is he worth it. I hope he's not a dud like some of the Korean players that was recommended to me, like the Kim Ji-hyun or something like that, or the striker. There was this Korean striker that I reviewed. I hope we have a better outcome reviewing a so-called hidden gem kind of player. Let's start by looking at his stats. So what I like about Balotelli is that he is relatively tall and heavy. So he's 189 cm and 88 kg, and then his strength is high, stamina is high, but his pace is a bit low. 80, 83 by today's standard is really slow already, almost the same speed as like Ibra. Jump is also very low, 81. Agility is at least, I would say, above average. Balance is good, 88. Dribbling and ball control very low, to be honest, 81. That might be a bit of a concern. Short passing, crossing is low. Finishing, I am surprised that a striker has such low finishing. I would have expected like striker to have like at least 85 to 90 finishing. So 80 finishing for him. Shot power, we know, very high. His heading also not very good, 84 heading. Long shot is good, 88. His penalties is good. Free kick is decent. And his aggression is 81. Now he's got a lot of styles actually, 10 of them. Goal master, finisher, target man. Area control is important for strikers. Dribble master as well, and he's a tanker, also important for strikers. And then crosser, sniper is important. Acrobatic, free kick master. His work rate is mid-low. I think that is the same as Ibra, so we will have to see. I generally like Ibra a lot, so his movement on the pitch might be something that I like. His traits is a diver and skill move king. Now price is quite cheap, I would say 99 million. In today's market, I think most of you can afford him. So what we have to do now is to go to our in-game analysis. Right, so he's surprisingly decent in the air, because I've used players that are tall and useless like xXzellx Peter Crouch, but he can actually win you some contested headers. He almost gives off an aura of a Patrick Kluivert, like he's black and big and tall, so he is quite a formidable player in the air. But what I'm concerned about is the quality of his header, because he does not have the power header trait. So there might be cases whereby his header comes off weak, or he hits the post like I did a few times in the games, or totally off target, or no power, that kind of thing. So that might be a bit of concern. Although his sprint and acceleration stats are very low, he does somehow feel quite speedy on the pitch. Like that, you can actually see that the first goal that he scored, he actually out sprint a defender. So I'm not sure how long this will last, because he did have the new player buff when I was using him, and when that wears off, maybe he will feel slow. But generally for crossers, you don't have to have very super speedy kind of striker. Good pace is enough. Another thing that I like about him is his movement on the pitch. It really is like Ibra basically. He seemed to make runs into the correct positions, make runs into channels. That is why I am able to high through to him. And then it is generally quite easy to find him on the pitch. Okay, there are some strikers that are quite difficult to find, like Dola Saleh. You can see him appearing in the box when you are ready to cross, so that is so important for crossers. He's also pretty strong and tanky, I would say that. Like you couple that with his high balance, right, means that he can stay up on his feet very well, and this is so important for strikers. And I've said that many times, strikers have to be able to stay on their feet and protect the ball. Players like Fernando Torres with low balance are so difficult to use, because under a little bit of pressure they will give up the ball already, so that is very frustrating. Right, on to weakness. I would say his jump is really pathetic. You can literally see his Jakob bottle jump in the game. There were a few times whereby I crossed to him, the cross looked good, and then he jumped and completely missed the ball. Like the ball just sailed over his head. So his jump is a bit pathetic. But then again, he's lucky that he's 189, so kind of mitigate a little bit. But you would have imagined someone like Patrick Kluivert with high jump and 189 would definitely be better in the air than him. But because of his lack of jump, I am sure he lost a few headers that Patrick Kluivert will win. Ball control, big factor, very big factor, especially if you are serious about beating the pros. You can see one of the highlights in my match against someone called Fish Market. There was a nice lob from the back, and then all he had to do was to control the ball and he will most likely score, but he miscontrolled the ball, or rather his touch was loose. The ball rolled far away from him and the goalkeeper just managed to clear it. So this is something that a striker with high ball control will not make, so it is a big problem. I like my striker with high ball control because the first touch is so important for the striker. Once the first touch is off, the chance is normally gone, okay? Finishing is also not the best. At times I tried to do the finesse shot with him and he ended up using the wrong foot. I think it happens like 2 to 3 times. Like he's on the left, he should use his right foot, but he used his left foot. So the ball ended up closer to the corner flag compared to the goal. Overall, I will give him a solid 7 out of 10. I'm actually quite surprised, okay, that he is a relatively good striker. I was expecting him to be a dud, to be honest, and he turned out to be a decent player. He can win his fair share of contested headers. For some reason, he was able to outpace some defenders against good teams as well, not like very new players. Those are opponents with strong teams, and he's got a good strength about him, good balance about him. So yeah, he get a 7 out of 10 from me. He feels like a poor man's Patrick Kluivert basically. Is he worth it? To be honest, 99 million is considered pretty hefty for someone like him, someone with his stats. But then again, most people can afford 99 million nowadays. Like generally the in-game prices, you can easily save up 99 or 100 million. In terms of whether you should buy him, I would say that if you are still building your team, if you are new to the game, if you are free to play, money is at the premium, then he is a good option to consider because he is a, like I said, a poor man's Patrick Kluivert. But if you have a lot of EP to burn, you have a strong solid team, then you should probably go for a higher tiered striker. This guy Balotelli is a 2nd tier or 3rd tier striker. Good option, but not the elite striker, in other words, okay? And that is all I have for these review videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope for those who recommended me to review CC Balotelli, you guys are happy now. I will continue to review other recommended CC players as much as I possibly can. So do hit the subscribe button if you have not done so. Drop a like on this video if you like my FIFA Online 3 videos. And don't forget, tomorrow is our giveaway. So if you have not joined the giveaway, do join because it is CC Draft 10 pack. Imagine even I won the CC Draft 10 pack because you can get $1 billion player one. If Gullit comes out, it's $1 billion. If Pele comes out, it's $1 billion. Okay, so don't forget to join, and I'll see you tomorrow.